Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back on my corner. It's more like my corner. But I've been postponing to make this video too. Not because of anything, it's just that I kept on postponing it. Like I kept postponing it and I was like, God, are you sure about this? Because the thing is, when you are a servant, when you are a fucking servant, you don't get to choose what you should share with others. You don't get to choose what exactly are you gonna talk about, what exactly. What the fuck with my phone? You don't get to choose what you're gonna talk about. You don't get to choose whatsoever. You just channel things, and sometimes it's dark, sometimes it's like what the fuck. And like the what I'm gonna talk about now, it's something that will get me into trouble with a lot of people, but it's fine. It's time. It's time. Like it's literally it's time for other people to know about it. So this video is about why do you see celebrities as a seer, as a psychic, whatever that you call yourself, as a shaman, as a sangoma, as oh, a gypsy, whatever the word that you actually resonate with. But when you're a fucking psychic, so this video is about that. Why do you see celebrities? Okay, there are many ways why do we see celebrities in our dreams, as especially if you are a seer. So I'm just gonna talk about the positive side of it firstly, and then I will go deep, because the deeper side is dark and it's supposed to be heard, and I'm tired of people. Like I kept on talking to other people and I realized this is not a place where I'm supposed to sharing this information, but this is actually a place where I'm supposed to sharing this information. And okay, the positive side are about us seeing celebrities. Fuck, let me just say again, fuck anything that you ever saw on internet, wherever that you could click on internet. Like the more you heal yourself, the more you'll be able to interpret your dreams. You will be able to interpret it. If you don't not able to interpret your dream, like keep your dream journal, whereby you write things down so that it will make sense to you, why you see this, why it will make sense, it will have connection, it will have dot, it will be whatsoever. So this is, dreams are one of the things that when we're psychic that you're supposed to be very much, you're supposed to take them serious. You're supposed to take, if you don't write them down the minute that you actually saw them in the dream, there's a high possibility that your ancestors or God will flood you with more dreams, and then we ended up forgetting certain event that happened. So what yini uban yini kanti ugogo wakho utheni? Uyambona ebuya? Uyambona ebuya? Uyambona na ebuya? You're just fucking with my time. Okay guys, I will be back. Wait. Wait. Okay. So where I was talking about the fact that the positive side of seeing celebrates in your dreams. So I'm just gonna say this. where the more you heal in your spiritual journey, the more you go deep, the more you confront your fears, the more you do things that you are meant to be doing in order for you to be the best version of yourself, the more you'll be able to interpret your dreams. So fuck internet. You heard me right. We're not like, I'm not saying that the internet it's a bad thing. It's bad to actually Google things, but just fuck internet. Because when I came across internet, I realized it's some people who are more in a psychological state. They're not deep in spiritually. Some, yes, psychology and spirituality is goes handy, but you will realize that most people who are translating dreams, they were viewing them in terms of like psychology, more psychology, less spirituality, less spiritual way of interpreting them. So it's be like 70% psychology, 30% spiritual reason. So, but I'm not saying everything on Google is bullshit. It's just that I'm just gonna say like so many dreams that I are able to interpret that does not resonate with Google. Even if like I Google, I like it, they don't fucking relate. So the good thing about seeing a celebrity in the dreams, sometimes your ancestors, God will send you to help a certain celebrity in a dream. What I'm saying, God, your ancestors will help you, will make you to help someone in the dreams. You will know when you're helping someone. For example, I also help Kanye West and other South Korean celebrities who are actually actresses, because they were attacked, and some of them they were going through some serious stuff, and then I was able, so I'm not gonna mention them, but I'm gonna mention Kanye West because I made a video. I mentioned that I came across Kanye West, and he was in a place where he was in the dark, and then like after that I noticed why I had to help Kanye West. But after that he mentioned people who are actually sacrificing. He also call out celebrities that are still being controlled and stuff, and I was like, it makes sense why I was able to go and help Kanye West. But do you think Kanye West know that I help him? No, because I don't think we come when we are helping other people, because we have a gift of helping people in the dreams. As we have a gift of helping people in the dreams, it does not mean that as we helping people in a dream, some will see us. Maybe they will see us, maybe they will tell, oh, but they won't say everything about us. Maybe they won't even, maybe we come across as guardian angels, as angel, maybe we have wings. I don't know. Because like for me personally, I don't believe now that my guardian angel are people who only exist spiritually. Sometimes I feel like they manifested in on earth. They exist on earth. It's just that I've never met them. But others I can tell, like Trishna, I came across Trishna, and I didn't know he's my guardian angel, and I didn't know that he wanted me to go deep into his books that he wrote, or whatever the philosophy or whatever Vedic literature that is about him. And also I came across the other one, this guy. I'm mentioning these people because Krishna is a celebrity, right? Spiritual celebrity. And this guy, I came across this guy too, but he was playing music, and somehow I've been able to sing along. Like, as languages, I speak multiple languages. The funny part, I am dumb when it comes to languages. I'm fucking dumb. Like, I'm the dumbest person to learn languages. I even said it, but in dreams I speak more than one language. So, what is his name? I think it's this guy. Let me just go where they make his name more visible. I don't know why they always sign his name, because I prefer his name is Sai Baba. The thing is, oh, I like it that it's more visible. I mean, this is the guy Sai Baba. He died in 2011, so I met him. He was a spiritual guru. So yeah, he play music with his language. I don't know whether it's Indian or because he is from a city bloodline, I suppose, or city, Southern Asia, the rural south, like whatever. But I came across him like recently. It was a recent dreams where I'm able, like, he came to me and then he played music and he told me I'm just going to talk about the positive side of them, because I consider him as a celebrity. because he was well known. Not only that, I also came across Bob Marley, and he said he's alive, meaning he's somewhere hiding. But he took me to some music, like he took me to some reggae music, and the reason why I was no longer listening to music, but I really know that spiritually I do need music. It took me to some reggae, and I mentioned that I was never a fan of Bob Marley, and I was never like a fan of reggae, but at the same time I didn't hate it. It's just that it never occurred to me like I should listen to it, you know. So it never occurred that I can just dance on this song, you know. It just never like, it was like, oh, play it that time and then pass, because I was more on into hip hop and R&B. So after realizing that the celebrities are doing discussing things behind their back with music, I realized there's no need for me to listen to this. So eventually Bob Marley came to me, and then he came to tell me some reggae music, and I was so fucking excited. I don't know, but I came back, I was smiling, and I was like, I was so happy. So there's so many reasons why we came across celebrities. I'm just stating on the positive side. We're gonna help celebrities, not just celebrities, even people that you came across, even your toxic family. If you have a toxic family, you find yourself going helping them. It doesn't matter, because the thing is, you are a servant. You don't get to choose like, but God, this one is my enemy. No, he will make you to go and help them. He will go, even the people that you went in high school with, it will like, this person still exists. And then like, you don't get to choose. Like, you don't get to choose. We have a gift of helping people in dreams, so you don't get to choose how you help them. So even celebrities, they are not different. So I just don't like listening to seers that put celebrities on pedestal. The reason why, like, the fact that you see celebrate it's something that you're supposed to put in the pedestal, I just know you're toxic motherfucker, because we are all equal. And if you view people in a soul level, you realize this, that these people are just like us. There's no different, there's no whatsoever. But as I said, it was a positive side about seeing celebrate on the dream. Now I'm going deep why we still celebrate on our dreams. One, it's the spotlight. We are fighting for the spotlight. Chosen one are fighting the spotlight with the celebrities. Why are we fighting for the spotlight? We are natural people. We are naturally chosen one seers. We are naturally grab attention without trying, without doing anything. We don't do anything. Even since when we were young, you will even notice, even in your spiritual journey, your people who used to bully you, they are searching for you on the internet. Do you still, they will search for you out of the blue? They'll pop up in your head. Out of the blue, you see them in the dream, or out of the blue, or whatsoever. We are chosen one, are supposed to be on the spotlight, whether you like it or not. When I'm talking about spotlight, I'm not just talking about social media only, but some will need to use social media to be on the spotlight, right? I don't know what exactly your career will be about, but most celebrities, like chosen one, are celebrities. Yes, not just spiritually, on earth too. This is, I know, like spiritually, you are the, I don't know, maybe you are the queen, maybe you are the princess, maybe you are so, but I do know that you are not a servant. You will never be. Probably the ancestors already show you who you are. I mean, they did, and I was like, what? Like, you know, I'm not gonna go deep on that, but it's a competition of a spotlight, and you realize this celebrity don't even like you because of that, because they did so much to be on the spotlight. But with us, it's natural. I just have to exist, and then I just have to make motherfuckers feel uncomfortable because of the spotlight. They feel like I'm taking the center of attention, and I'm like, yes, we are fighting the spotlight. Like, I have a beef with someone. I don't know how many times he saw me. He's a king, the king. I don't know how we met. I don't know how we saw each other. I don't know anything how we ended up crossing paths, but this happens because I saw his helicopter at some point, and then I was crossing by it because I was taking a walk. As I was taking a walk, I'm not gonna say which king, because I'm not gonna say, not that I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of him. The reason why I have to, it's personally. Maybe one day I will mention why. So we are fighting for the spotlight. I'm mentioning this king because kings in South Africa, they are well known. Even if we don't follow them, like we don't care so much, but we, like every tribe, it has a king. I don't know about African, but I do know Zulu, Xhosa, Tswana, like they have king. So all the tribe, all the official language that are in South Africa, they have their own king. So we are fighting for the spotlight. The reason why this king is attacking, he's attacking my psychic ability. Like he's attacking me because of my special gift. He want my special gift. He want me to be a seer. Because why? As much as they are being chosen to be on the spotlight, like they are being chosen to be a actor, actress, a radio personality, whatever career that they're presenter, whatsoever. For them, they work hard. We don't. The only thing that we do that is hard is doing the inner work. We are doing the inner work for the rest of our fucking life. I'm not saying for them it's not the same. They're doing it. It's just for us, it's easy to be recognized without doing anything. When I'm saying it's easy for us to be recognized, since I was a kid, I just knew I grab attention without doing anything. And sometimes I didn't realize in university that I was doing the same thing, because every time when I enter women, I notice they frown, and then when I go back and look at the picture, like recently I went to my university pictures, and I was like, fuck, I didn't realize I'm taking this, but like the camera was on me. Mind you, these people are all, like, I was like, what the fuck? No wonder they don't like me, because some of them I had to see them in a dream to see that these people, they never like me. And then I was like, why? Because I thought we were okay, like even if we're not friends, like what the fuck? And then they were like, and it was like, oh, it's a spotlight. Like I grab a spotlight without doing anything, and that's what they hate the most. And celebrate it, they have to work. Some of them, they even have to sleep around to get on top. We don't do that. And some of them, they have to be recognized with being making like a, let's just say, a drama or a movie that is famous, and then we'll be like, who's this guy? Oh wow, he acts very well. Oh, whatever, like, whatsoever. That's when we tend to care about them. So with us, that's why they hate us. Celebrate hate us. I don't give a fuck that you think whatsoever. They don't like us. They don't like us. You heard me right. They don't fucking like us, unless they're divine, unless they're chosen one too. But I've noticed that a lot of chosen ones who are on the entertainment industry, they will be taken out because they energetically, they're being drained. And another thing is, it become tiring to be on the entertainment industry because they don't care about authenticity. And entertainment industry was not designed for authenticity. Authenticity was not designed for genuine people. I don't give a fuck that you are there, you're genuine. You will realize this. It was never designed for genuine people. We're fighting for the spotlight. The reason why we're fighting for the spotlight, we are born with it. They are not born with it. They have to try hard, and it's something that they hate us for. You realize even those celebrities who are attacking you, they're attacking you for the same thing and same creativity. They wish they can have it, but they can't have it because it's something that we are designed to have it. They are being chosen. Some of them, they don't even know. They think that being chosen means like you are now. It makes sense when they are already in the industry. Oh, the reason why there's something like they think being picked as a educator or to do the main whatever in a group or for in audition, and then being picked like that means chosen, until they realize it's not like that. It's never been like that. We are just like karmic. We're karmic to celebrities. Okay, that's why we see them. Not just the celebrity to see in the dreams. Like, I'm gonna go deep. 2, the reason we see celebrities in our dreams, and I mentioned that we're karmic with celebrities, we grow faster than them. We grow faster than any human being on earth. We're individuals that grow as fast as fuck, and they hate that because they can't catch up. They can't catch up. They will never catch up with us. Let me just go, and I feel like I should have put this point as the first one. The whole entertainment industry was designed to suppress chosen one. The whole entertainment industry was designed to oppress chosen one. The whole entertainment industry was designed to fuck up the chosen one. The whole entertainment industry was designed to shield away the spotlight of a chosen. I'm talking about chosen one who are psychic. I'm not talking about chosen one who are people who are being picked to do something. I had a dream about this. I saw this, and I was like, wow. The whole entertainment industry was like, they knew about our birth. They knew about it. I don't know how they knew about it, but because as I said, Satan was a psychic too. It's just that he chose a wrong path. And if you do read Bibles where they do have information that is truthfully, they have information that is truthfully, but at the same time, these motherfuckers, they remove information that is important in this stuff. They remove a lot of information that is important, that is the future. Because there were previous prophets who prophesied the future. And some of those prophecies, they were not yet being told, being shared. They are not yet happened, as they are not yet manifested in real life, in the material world. They remove them because they don't want us to find out. The reason why the history is bullshit. Like, notice, like, right now, black people are the real shit, and this information was taken out. We are viewed as people who never contributed in history. We are viewed as people who never had anything, who never have a geniusness, we never have anything, which is a lie. The whole entertainment industry was designed to destroy chosen one. So I'm gonna get back to point 3. I mentioned the fifth, like, I feel like the whole entertainment industry, the reason why Dream of Celebrate, it was they were meant to break us. As they were meant to break us, they keep choosing people who almost have the personality of the same as us, and then we realize as we go deep that we can't resonate with the Celebrate, and now we kick them out in your life. Not that, like, initially maybe you won't even realize. We'll be like, oh, I used to listen to let me just see the Celebrate. Oh, maybe I used to listen to Asha, and I don't listen to Asha anymore. You know, because you're not aligned with them anymore. Like, they chose Celebrate who are capable of being high vibrationally, and then they'll get being destroyed on the entertainment industry. The whole entertainment industry was designed to destroy chosen one. The reason why they don't want us to be wear our crown. We're not just spiritually gifted. We don't have just spiritual inheritance. Even we have inheritance, spiritual inheritance in the material world too. They are taking it from us, and I'm gonna elaborate more how they are taking it from us. So we grow fast. We grow fast. That's why they are destroying us. They will grow fast. The entertainment industry is destroying us because we grow fast. They don't want to grow. Like, chosen one were born to not to be a dickhead, not to be mean, not to be whatsoever, but they were born to remind people of who they are. We were born to inspire people to be their authentic self. We're born to remind people about God, ancestors. We're born to remind people to be their authentic self. We're born to do things in a way that a lot of people will have to look up to us. And you notice in a dream, you are a leader. There's a dream that you have whereby you were guided to lead people. That's why your family have a problem with you are a leader naturally, and they don't like that. You are a leader, like, your whole life you've been a leader, even if you never get a position of leading in whatsoever, maybe in whatsoever, but you notice they will always come to you and ask for advice, even if at the time maybe you have suffered from a self-esteem, you didn't realize that, because you were benefiting from the fact that you didn't know. You are fucking lead. I don't give a fuck where you are, whether your self-esteem is low right now, or maybe you are suffering, because this channel is for chosen man, for really chosen. I'm not talking about chosen man who people who are picked to be on the entertainment, because entertainment is not for us. I don't give a fuck. That's why when you go deep on your spiritual journey, you realize entertainment industry is your enemy. Unless you are guided to watch a certain movies, because sometimes you'll be guided because they have some information on it, because there are people who are divine on the industry who God used to write script, and then those scripts will end up being a movie or whatsoever. Yes, there are those people who will remind something about your own existence, because right now I've been seeing that. So we grow fast. Growing fast means we have, as we grow, we hold each other, even if we don't have to work together. I don't believe children are meant to work together. If we're meant to work together, why we never, in your school that you went to, we never come across another chosen one? Or in your hometown, whatsoever. But we were designed to be separately. Like, we are not designed to be on the same place, because we're supposed to raise vibration in that area. Even if you're growing up, you didn't know that you were supposed to raise vibration in your hometown, because everyone in your hometown, notice, they try to act like you. They didn't know at the time why they're doing that. They were trying to act like you because of some, maybe it's jealous, a hate, whatsoever, but they didn't realize God was also using them to become their best self, because your existence itself, it's triggering. You trigger people to be their authentic self. Some of them, they don't understand that. Instead, they ended up hating, because like I've noticed, sometimes there's a jealous that comes with the fact that you are jealous of someone, only to find out the reason why you're jealous of that someone, because you're supposed to do this exactly what they're doing. When I'm saying exact, not career-wise, but in terms of like their growth, you're supposed to grow, you're supposed to have a career that it makes sense, whatsoever. So, yeah, we grow as fast as fuck, and they don't like that. That's why they want to stabilize the growth. They want to shut down growth that is supposed to be happening in the matter. I mentioned that in one of my videos, that the earth is one of the lowest vibrational country. It's one of the lowest vibrational realm. Earth is one of the lowest vibrational realm, like planet. Because I mentioned that we don't live in one planet. We don't fucking live in one planet. As we don't live in one planet, we're here to raise vibration. Whatever vibration is raised by being truthfully, living life truthfully, being your authentic self, and whatsoever. I'm not talking about trauma self, because sometimes people are like, this isn't who I am. The motherfucker will be speaking of trauma, whatsoever. So we naturally ooze competition. We don't have to, like, we are people who you just know. We don't have competition naturally, but we ooze it. Like, we tend to, wherever we go, people see us as a competition. You're growing up, people want to compete with you. Want do this, they want to be on top of you. You don't even understand that. So this is what's happening with celebrities. We see these celebrities, and these celebrities that you see in the dream, they have a competition with you. I'm not talking about those ones who need help. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about celebrities who have a competition with you. And they won't say, like, I have a competition with you. Don't expect them to be like, oh, I have a competition with you. They won't even tell you that they have a competition with you. But they know about your existence. The entertainment industry is doing witchcraft way back. It's a ritual. It is something that they do. And these celebrities, when they come on the entertainment industry, they are not being told initially what is going on, why are they being picked, why the entertainment is designed for, until they're in it. As they're in it, that's when it starts. It start when they, like, now they have to be introduced. It's some sort of like a ritual, or something like a religion that they have to go through in order for them to be popular, to be this, to be that. And then the more popular they are, the more sacrifices they do. The more, when I'm talking about sacrifice, their sacrifices are toxic. It's the kind of sacrifice that give you goosebumps, because it's disgusting. It's not something that's supposed to be normalized, and then they're normalizing it. It's the same thing sleeping around to get on top. It's the same thing killing people for blood to get on top. Like, it's like that. So we use competition. They have a competition with us. The entertainment industry have a competition with the chosen one. So when you see a celebrating, like, look exactly what is going on in that dream. Don't be like, oh my God, the excitement, oh my God, saw Will Smith in a dream. And then you be like, oh, I saw Will Smith, oh my God, I was in US. And like, oh, I was in Paris. Oh, I was in Italy with who and who. Don't be so excited. Like, I'm guilty of this, because it does happen where you find yourself being excited. I'm like, oh my God, I was with the who and was with who. I'm talking about like that. Initially, that's how I felt until like when I'm writing that the dream and came back and reading, I was like, what the fuck? For example, I didn't think Will Smith, he's using me. I'm gonna tell you, I don't remember the first dream that I had of with him, but the second one, Will Smith is using me to clean his reputation. And I was advocating him. I didn't know that Will Smith was using me to advocate, like to clean his reputation. How is Will Smith is using me for reputation? He wanted me to clean him. He didn't say come and clean me in the dream. No. Like how I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna go deep on this dream. It was like I was in Will Smith's home, and Will Smith as well as my cousin. My cousin is my enemy. So my like I have many cousins, but this one is a female one. She's in her 30s, and I'm gonna call her F. And Will Smith as well, because when I'm saying her name, you won't even know. Like it's complicated name. So Will Smith was in there, and as well as her, because some dreams are like God will make the people who have a problem with you in this, like let's say maybe someone actually hates you, look how you look, maybe they want to destroy how you look, or maybe like they want to steal your abundance. It will make people who are from different countries to be on together. As they are together, they are doing the same thing. They want the same thing that both of them, maybe they want to destroy you how you look physically. They're doing the same spell work to destroy you physically. It will make them to be together in the same dream. And you'll be like, how is that possible? Why Will Smith? Because my cousin is from South Africa, and then Will Smith is from US. And then why that? And until you realize why. Like, notice, if we don't understand why they say, look, then notice, like, study everything in a dream. How you feel after. Like, when you're dreaming of celebrities, study how you feel about them. When you are there, why was your soul free? If your soul was not free, there's a possibility the person, the celebrity, is doing something evil to you. And sometimes, like, the excitement is that instant excitement. Maybe when you wake up, you'll be like, oh my God. And then after that, you'll feel like you energetically feel drained. Like, study how you feel after coming across celebrities in a dream. Study how you feel. Study what they were doing to you. Study exactly everything. Even if you don't know what they were doing, write everything down, even if it's stupid. So Will Smith was in a dream with my cousin. My cousin was using me for cleaning. They want me to do things for them. So they were together with my cousin Will Smith, but obviously not like working together like this, but they were in the same way, both in Will Smith's house. And then as I was in Will Smith's house, I noticed that I was chopping onion in Will Smith's house. Why would I be chopping onion in Will Smith's house? I was chopping onion to cook. I'm supposed to cook. And then while I was chopping onion, my hands become painful. I was like, it's painful. And then I was like, Will Smith said, Willow, continue cooking. And then when he said Willow, my cousin was like, I didn't even realize my cousin was in the house. She gave me a pot. And I was like, huh? Obviously, you won't understand that dream. Okay, I don't know but initially, for me, when I saw that dream, I didn't understand the meaning of it. Until later on, I was like, why was I, like, it kept on being on my head. Like, why my cousin was there? Why she was giving me pot? Why my hands was, like, it hit like this part. And then I was realized, these people, the reason they were together, because, like, when you are growing spiritually, your dreams will become more difficult to understand. It's like maths. You know, when we introduce in maths, I don't remember the 1 + 1, 2, and then you introduce exponential, how to calculate exponential, now combine exponential, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's like that. It's spiritually, the more evolved, the more complicated your dreams become, and the more difficult it to understand. It won't be simple as that, but some of the dreams will be simple as that. So some of them are complicated, like, because initially I didn't understand, but I do know it's not a good omen. As much I was happy that there was Will Smith, the excitement was there, but how I felt with my soul, not through my senses, because when I choose to, when, let's say I'm blind, do you think I would know that Will Smith was a celebrity? Do you think I would know that there was, like, the more we shut down our senses, the better that we become. There's something that I've read on the Vedic literature. So Hindu spirituality, where they mention that our body is more superior than our senses. Our mind is more superior than our body. Our soul is more superior than our mind. Okay, let me start again. Our body is more superior than our senses. Our mind is more superior than our body. Our intelligence is more superior than our mind. Our soul is more superior than every fucking thing, including our intelligence. So that's why they say the more you go deep on your spirituality, you move from senses, body, mind, and intelligent to soul. But in order for you to understand the soul itself, you can't exclude this one too. Because I'm telling you this time round, I'm interpreting my dreams using all of this. I mentioned that my senses, my hands was my arm was in pain. It was my sense, right? My body was in whatsoever. The excitement of seeing the celebrate belonged to senses, but my mind is still stuck on the fact that why I was there, why I was cooking, why I was doing all of that, and then my intelligence came through, and they were like, it's not a good, this was that dream was not a good omen. And then my soul is triangulating what is actually happening with why Will Smith was there. Will Smith was using me to clean up his reputation. So if I speak good or about Will Smith, that means Will Smith will get more recognized whatsoever. So notice chosen one, we make people more famous, we make people more rich, we make people more great, we make people more recognized, we make people, like, we have a gift. Whenever, when you go back, you made your friends more popular, you made your friends, your family to be most respected, because it's an aura that we have. It's natural for us. We don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to a witch doctor to get that. You don't have to go to a witch doctor to get power. You don't have to do any shit. You don't have to get go to a voodoo to be recognized or for interview or whatever. The only thing you do, you pray. For me personally, I pray. I know some other will use herbs, but for me, my ancestors are certain. So I don't use that shit. I'm not saying it's shit, because there are some people who need it. So understand how you felt. Write down exactly how, like, the dreams, and then now study how you felt in that dream. What is exactly happening in that dream? Because I wouldn't understand it if I didn't, like, I think it was one of the for me, all the dreams that I have, but that one, it was so not specific. I didn't realize it, but I do know that my cousin was a key point. Why my cousin was there, why my hands were itching, why did I refuse to cook, why my soul was not pleased, why my soul was not free to cook, why was I was hating the fact that I was cooking, but I didn't realize I was hating. I realized later, like, I didn't like the dreams when I woke up, So study how you feel in your dreams, because these celebrities are using you to clean up their reputation. Some of them are using you for power. Some of you are using for money. Notice how you made your ex, if you dated, was popular. Your ex with money was going good, business was going good, whatsoever. And then the next thing, when you broke up with them, everything fall apart. It was not just, it was made by you. It was you. It was your own aura. What was your own existence that made them like that. So when you see yourself in a dream, going through a live concept with whatever celebrity, maybe Beyonce is using chosen man. They're using us. They want us to be servant. They want us to be slaves for life. They are using our aura. They were using us to rise. They were using us for, when you see yourself in a dream going for a concert with Beyonce, just know Beyonce was stealing your energy, was stealing your, harvesting your energy in order to the show to go well. Not just when you were around. Like for example, my exes were whole. Ex friends were whole. Like I didn't even know they were processing. They were selling that body. As they were around me, I didn't know that, because at the time I knew there's something off about them, but I didn't know how offish it was until later on. I realized these friends were hoes, and the more they were around me, they were getting men who were actually paying more than any other, like we're paying, like really paying, like getting those blessers that give you like a really money, not just my small money. I didn't realize all of that. I noticed when we're maybe like we're around people who were wanted by police, and then somehow you're able to, your existence, we're able to, because you are too divine to be around anything that is low vibrational. When I'm talking about low vibrational, I'm talking about cops, police. Notice your friends who were needed by police, or your boyfriend or whatsoever who were needed by police. You were covering, you protecting them. You protect people. You have a shield. When you are around, you shield people. You shield whatever that is. Whenever it's exposed, people look at them differently. You are a shield. That's why they are so obsessed with you when you break up with them. Become obsessed with your ex-boyfriends, become obsessed with you or your friends, even if they didn't never like you. They knew who you were, but they didn't want to tell you, because if you knew, probably wouldn't be around them. It's the same thing with celebrates. Celebrates are using you for that. When you're in a concert with Beyonce is evil as fuck. Why are you dining with Beyonce? Notice when we're dining with, I know a lot of children don't dream of dining with Beyonce, even myself. But when we're dining with Beyonce, you know what was funny? There was no food. We were just sitting. As we were sitting, we're surrounded by crocodiles. While we were surrounded by crocodiles, I know that I'm a water goddess. But the fact that I was surrounded by a crocodiles, that I couldn't move. She was the only one who were able to move. She was harvesting my energy. She was doing wicked shit toward me. But other ones were so specific. Because when they came, they don't come to you with the fact that I'm here to harvest your energy. I'm here to steal your creativity. I'm here to do this. They don't say that. You won't even realize it until like there was something off. When we were writing down why this one was it, why she was able to move, why I was not able to move, why these crocodiles were looking at us like enemies. Because I do dream of crocodiles. When I do dream of crocodiles, they don't attack me. I do dream of lions. They don't attack me. I do dreams of tigers, because tigers are actually my spiritual protection. The lions, whatsoever, dogs, cat, whatsoever. Wild animals. And then when I dream of them, does it mean they don't attack? Not just they don't attack you, because you are the same thing. You are the same thing. You are same celestially. Some say celestially, but you both they're working with you. Their spiritual animal. You're your spiritual animal. So why were you not able? Why those crocodiles were looking at you why these crocodiles were looking at me in a bad way? Why Beyonce was the only one who was able to move? Why Jay-Z was quiet in that dream? I'm talking about the dream that I mentioned before, because I mentioned that the other one, the first time I came across Beyonce, I was dining with her. Why I was dining with Beyonce? Why she was the only one who was able to move? Why I was not able to move? Why notice all the fucking thing they're using. The entertainment industry was designed to destroy us. The more you support them, the more spiritually you feel tired. You feel tired. Look at me, like I poke myself to the point that I become red. So this whole entertainment industry was designed on us. They knew about all that we're coming on earth. They knew about our future. And the funny thing, they can't run away from fate. It's fated that we're gonna go and destroy entertainment industry. It's fated that we're gonna come and destroy the system that has been working for years. Have you ever watched the movie like Prince of Egypt? Like, I resonate with Moses. I won't be surprised that Moses is actually I'm a reincarnation of Moses, or I'm like Moses. Like, since I was a kid, I felt like Moses is me. like literally. Like I felt like Moses was my own existence. If it's not his, I'm his descendant. I'm his bloodline. Like Moses, like literally since I was a fucking kid. Like I won't be surprised that I was Moses in a past life. It just that my ancestors haven't shown me who I was spiritually in the past life. Do you only remember when Moses came back after running away, after finding out that it does not belong to, I'm talking about Prince of Egypt, he doesn't belong to the kingdom. As he don't belong to the kingdom, he ran away because he couldn't believe that. He felt like he was not appreciative enough. He was beating himself up until like he realized that he's a seer, he's a psychic. He was chosen by God to do his work. When he went back to the kingdom, he went and told, I forget his name. It was it Pharaoh? I don't remember, but the Pharaoh's way. He went back and told his brother, the brother that he grew up with, and he went and told them that, I forgot the name. It's a movie, Prince of Egypt. When he went back and told them that about that God does not approve how the system is working here. He doesn't like the tradition of how things are being done. This is where we came to do that. They knew about our own existence. And people who wrote the Prince of Egypt, the people who wrote like movies that were resonate with you when we were a child, those people was God sent. They were God sent. The script writers were God sent because eventually, like you notice, all the movie that were made you made you try during it, not trying because it was a heartbreaking movie whatsoever. But if it was a supernatural movie, it has part of you in it. Every gift that you have, it's in that movie. It's in that movie. For example, Cinderella, I used to resonate with Cinderella because obviously I was not like at home love. Let me just be specific, love or whatever. So I resonate with Cinderella. At the time I didn't realize that I'm Cinderella. The gift that I have of Cinderella is kindness. Prince of Egypt is a gift of hearing God when speaking to me. What other movie Superman is able to scan people's energy when they walk in. I am able to do that. I'm able to fly too, but I don't fly on I fly on this. I fly. Yes, I have a lot of gifts that I'm jealous of that in the spiritual world that I don't have in the material world, and it's like, ugh, it's a bummer. But like sometimes I'm so jealous of the spiritual world, the things that I do, guys, like the powers that I have, the superpower, all my hands, how they make fires and stuff, how I'm able to do this and cause car accident. Like I'm so fucking jealous. So like you notice that all the movie that you resonate with that was supernatural, it has you in it. It has you in it. So yeah. What else? No, I wrote like a lot. I think I will have to make a second video. Oh, the material world. They knew about our own birth. I mentioned that because it was designed by sociopaths. People don't want to let go of being a narcissist. People don't want to let go of being a sociopath. And then it's time now where they have to go deep, because being a sociopath to other people, it's a choice. Mostly it's a choice. Let me just say that mostly it's a choice. They knew about our own birth. They knew about us. That's why every chosen one, I don't give a fuck what you think, what you say, have a clone on the entertainment industry. You have a clone. You have a fucking clone on the entertainment industry. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe three. And you realize this. Sometimes your clone is older than you. Sometimes your clone is younger than you. But she or he is your clone. And there's high possibility people make you. I'm not talking about duplicate, whatever, people, the same person who look like you. I see that. I like, even to the people say I look like Rihanna. I don't see that. I don't. Beside that, we have big forehead. That's the only thing that is common. The rest, but somehow we are actually in the spiritual way, we're clone. Yes, she's my clone. I heard that she's a spiritual clone, and every chosen one have a clone. We all have a clone. Chosen, I'm talking about chosen one, psychic. We have a clone. Notice that clone, even if they come to the clone will visit you. Their clone will visit you, and you realize, even if how you talk most of the time, how you express how you do things, how you express yourself, you realize, fuck, like you do like her, like you wouldn't, and I was like, and I was like, the first time I noticed this thing, I was like, oh, I don't like hair. I was like, I didn't realize it. But I knew this when I was a child, that there's something about Rihanna that I don't know, but somehow I resonate with her in not just like her upbringing or whatsoever only, like her music. It felt like I knew her music. Like I remember the album when she had a red hair. What then had? Let me just remember a song on it. When she had the red hair. California King Bad Nina, that album, her song felt so fucking familiar. I really know why, but I don't know. Maybe like if I did pay attention to my dreams when I was young, probably I would be better. But I didn't know, because at the time she was not like a person that I go to, but my sister was dying fan, like a dying. Do you know, to the point that someone who he or she is a fan, to the point that you get annoyed because you just know she will play her the whole fucking day. Like she was that person. She used to play her the whole fucking day. Yo. So I mentioned that celebrities are coming to us. The whole entertainment industry was created to clone chosen one. I'm talking about the really chosen. I'm not talking about people who got chosen to play a role. I'm not talking about that, people who got chosen to be a presenter. They were cloning us. The whole entertainment industry was created to clone chosen. I'm talking about the really chosen one. They are using us as their protection. Yes, you heard me right. I mentioned that when you dream of the celebrity in doing something, maybe like a live event, like they're using you to make sure that that live concept go well and whatsoever. You won't even realize, probably be like, oh, I was in a good concert with Beyonce. She was stealing from you. Didn't know, but you shouldn't say, I'm here to steal your energy. She didn't come evil. No, she will come so softly to the point where you won't even realize it until later. And once she got you, Beyonce is after chosen one. Her whole existence is to destroy chosen one. If you are a chosen one, she cannot hypotize. If you're a chosen one that she cannot control, that you can be under her spell, she attacked you, she killed you. That's when she revealed herself. That's when she started killing you. Because I mentioned that when I refused to when I asked her that I want to leave, I became angry, like I want to leave. The first time I saw her in a dream, I was dining with her. The second one is when she started to strangle me. That's when she revealed herself. Because the first one, she tried to act calm, like, and then she got, now we're just fighting. Whenever we meet, we fight in the dreams, guys. We literally fight. So if we're not fighting, she still try her ways to get to me, but politely, sometimes violently. So the first dream, they won't show you that they're attacking. They won't show you that they're taking something from you. They won't. Because it's designed. It's designed like that. They are doing. How do they know you? We're like, but I don't have a social media. How do they meet me? They knew about our own existence. So they are doing spell work worldwide. They are doing this spell work worldwide. US is one of the most demonic countries that we ever come across. It's one of the most demonic country that, yes, it will be destroyed. God will destroy US. I don't know, but gradually it will come, because they're using that dominant in a wrong way. I mentioned that they're using their popularity, they're using their sources in a wrong way. It's demonic, it's disgusting. One of them is demonic. Do you know when you're talking about demonic realm? They're talking about US. US is demonic. And notice people who are from US, as more you grow spiritually, it's very hard to listen to people who are from US unless they move out of the country. If you're a psychic from US, there's a high possibility you're not growing and you don't even know why. But if you're a psychic from US and you're able to adapt from US to US country, there's a high possibility that you're low vibrational psychic. Reason why, if you are a psychic that is meant to destroy the whole fucking system, the system that is whatsoever, your ancestors will make sure that they move you first, because they knew if you were there, you would be attacked. You'll be breathing. They're doing this spell work sometimes at night, and you'll be waking up to the shit. So they knew people who are designed to destroy, they will be asked to move out of the country, unless you're a psychic that is meant to just help people with herbs, doing reading on them, whatsoever. But if a psychic is chosen one that is meant to destroy the system, I'm not saying you're not destroying the system, but your work is around helping people with herbs or whatsoever. But if you are that psychic that is not designed to do herbs whatsoever, but your main purpose is to destroy the entertainment industry, trust me, they will move you out of that country, because it's demonic. Psychic won't, like psychic like me won't even be able to grow spiritually. That's how disgusting the country is. US is disgusting, and it's sad because a lot of people believe that US is the shit. That's how they plan it. US will be nothing without Africa. US will be nothing without Asia. They're taking from Asia. They're taking from Africa. Will be nothing without it. If the African continent is dead, there wouldn't be a US. Notice how much collaboration has been done between Africa and US. Notice how much Asia as well as they are doing. Notice Asia as well as US, how collaboration is what they need. This continent, they need people who are existing from the continent in order to keep it going. But they will act like you are the one who need them. It's a narcissistic country, sociopathic country, disgusting country ever. Even if you listen to their song, you even prefer the local ones. The local ones is the shit. Like, guys, listen to local music. But I'm not saying if you say an artist that is local, that is demonic, there's move. Why are you still listening to that motherfucker? So I'm not saying just like even acting, like it's very hard for me now to watch anything from US unless it's cartoon. But it's like the last time I watched a newest cartoon from US, probably it's Pet, is it Pet? Oh, Mona was a Pet, the Pet Life, Secret Life of Pet. That was the last time I watched anything that is from US, that is new from cinema. That how far Mona whatsoever. And then the movie that recently, I don't know which one is new between Aquaman or The Woman 1986. That one that has, is it a Superwoman? I forget. Like, that was the last time actually, but it was not from cinema because I don't do cinema anymore. Like, my ancestors like, don't don't but don't. I know, but they're supernatural. They have like this thing that I need, like a huge X, like, no, visit Asia. But and they were like, but I've been watching South Korean like for a while. South Korean, they were like, no more South Korean movies anymore from you. No more drama from South Korea, because South Korea is trying to replicate America, and they're demonic too. So far, they are proving me to watch Chinese. I don't know the future. I don't know the future. I'm open, because South Korea, they're demonic. Even their actors, some of them, I even dream of them. And as I dream of them, some of them are being shown this one sleep around to get gigs. Whatever. This one is doing witchcraft to become more popular. Like, there's so much shit that is going on. And South Korea is small, but it has influence. They're using this witchcraft. I don't know where do they get this witchcraft, the way they make people to watch their content. Hollywood is doing witchcraft And now South Korea is doing the same shit. Other countries are doing it, even South Africa, but they are not doing it like wholly to make others watch it without our own, like it's a voluntary thing, like to watch the certain celebrity. They are doing it on themselves, not like doing like to spread it out like they're doing it in Hollywood. The Hollywood is it like it's doing spell. In short, the more they're doing it, the more it works. It's same thing with South Korea. I'm making like a pot, like do you know in cartoons when they're making potion and this potion spread around. That's how they do the spell work in Hollywood as well as South Korea. I mentioned they are using us as a protection to increase their sexually increase their sexually libido, their sexual energy. Yes, they're using us to increase our sexual energy. If we've been with a couple, like I said, I thought this couple was actually like a genuine couple, and I even said it maybe that they're in a true love relationship. But I've noticed, I mentioned that I had a dream of. Sometimes you are there to increase their sexual libido, and sometimes you are there to make their relationship keep going. I noticed when I mentioned that like my first year I was living with my brother as well as and his fiance, and guess what, they were having sex more, and I have to hear that. I was a fucking virgin. The trauma. Selfish motherfuckers. They have trauma. They were using me for their sexual libido. I don't know whether they saw me sexually as a fantasy or what. Literally, I will hear them having sex. Do you know how annoying it is? I was a virgin. Oh, gross. Oh, that's how it was. I was a fucking virgin. The trauma. They are using you for their sexual. When you still celebrate a couple in a dream, they won't say like, let's have a threesome whatsoever, but they will use you. I mentioned that in South Africa I dream of Boiti, Botumelo Tulo. She go with the name Boiti. Him and his Jaft or something. And I dream of those two. And I noticed that I was interested in their social libido. Their relationship was dead. But somehow my existence in that they are using you for a wrong reason. And also the American man, the white guy from gosh, why do I forget these guys? Let me just go clear them because I feel like they need to be exposed. Oh my god, it's not chatting. Oh, it is. But why it's so slow? Dilimbondo, dilimbondo, nani. This couple. Look at this. Oh my god, it does not show. Green Latin. Do you see that? Green Latin. You see? Green Latin movie. This guy. I thought it was like a good dream until like I learned to interpret it. This guy and his wife, they met on this movie. I thought it was a good dream. Trust me, I thought it was, but it wasn't. They were using me for their sexual libido. They were using me to keep their relationship going. And I realized there's the same pattern with with my brother, even though they didn't make sex in front of me, or they didn't make sex while I was around. It was not like that. Instead, I mentioned that I was with them. They were enjoying dinner with me. As they were enjoying dinner with me, I was not eating. Instead, I was there. They kept asking questions. Do you know when you are a psychic and then people keep asking questions to harvest your energy? That's how it was. And I was like, why? They didn't want me to leave. Why he doesn't want me to leave? Why? I even said it. I even said it. Why he never want me to leave, until like I realized I interpreted that dream wrong. I thought like it was a good dream, but no. They are using us for their social libido. They are using us for keeping that relationship going. We're like a protection. They're using us. They're binding us in somehow, even if it's not a binding spell. Like they harm somehow. They're using us. And this guy, I thought it was a good dream. I swear, like I'm so surprised sometimes of the things that I am able to interpret later, that I am able to translate the dreams that I have, and lately I was able to translate it, and then realizing I was being used. They say you can use it for social libido. You heard me right. Why are you with them? Why are you with a couple? Why they don't want you to leave? Why they want to talk to you to the point they keep asking questions, and you are not even that interested in those questions. You're not even like, you will realize you're not even hyper. You are just like normal, like you're in a more normal mood, and then but they keep asking questions like too much questions, and you are a psychic, and you know how you feel about too much question. It's overwhelming. They overwhelm me in a dream. That's how you know why he didn't want me to leave. They're using us like the more they around us, the more they feel they take our energy, and then they go around having sex like animals. Because most of you choose not have sex like animals. I'm jealous of you, yes. But not in a bad way. It's just like children don't deserve each other. Because who can keep up with your growth? Do you think a normal person will keep up with your growth? So stay away from psychic who say chosen one are not supposed to date each other. Those one are liars. They are trying to take you out of your path. Chosen one are supposed to be dating each other. Who can keep up with your social energy? Who? But who can like, let's just be honest. Who, a normal person who can keep up with your growth? Why are you thinking that dating someone who's not a chosen one will make you be fine? I need to share this with you. I'm asking you, chosen one, that believe psychics that said chosen one are not supposed to be date each other. Who can keep up with that sexual energy that you have? Because most of you chosen one women, you never come. Because the person you're having sex, they come way fast. There's nothing wrong with men coming fast. But I'm talking about the fact that they can't reach your G-spot. How? It would be better if they're using their fingers. They're being DJ in your vagina. I have to be sexual because sexual is spiritual too. Who can keep up with that sexual energy that you have? Unless if it's a chosen one too. So don't listen to these motherfuckers who telling you that our chosen one can't be because we both need time alone. Yes. Who can keep up with your weird personality? Do you think a normal person will keep up with your weird personality? Because you want one day you want to be too close, and the next thing you're like, no, too much togetherness is not okay. Who can keep up with you going to the mountain to do whatever in the mountain if you keep one of those chosen one who go for helps in the mountain? Who can go do that? Like, let's be honest. Let's have an honest conversation, chosen man. Who can keep up with your lifestyle? Who can keep up with going with you on to the mountain? Who can keep up with the lifestyle? Who can keep up with the fact that you're feeling like Chinese? You wanna eat only Chinese meals for a whole fucking year. Oh, now you no longer resonate with Chinese. Now you want Mexican meal. You want this. Who can keep up with that with personality? Now you're feeling like Japanese, because the Japanese ancestors is waking up in your body. Now you feel like black ancestors. Now you're playing black music that you don't even know the language. Who can keep up with your lifestyle? It has to be that weird motherfucker. Even if you're not growing together, you're growing, like spiritually you're growing, but it doesn't mean we both like you can be a same thing. We're gonna have differences. But I'm just asking you, chosen one, when who listen to these motherfuckers, they're trying by all means to make us not to grow. Who can keep up with your growth as you grow fast as motherfucker? Look at you, this woman, Ekabadu. Ekabadu. She's been singing song of lifetime, and like meet each other in a lifetime. She's been dumping this dude. Why Ekabad was dumping all this dude? She was growing way fast. I'm gonna make example with Ekabad. Like I love this woman, but at the same time, like I feel like, why did she listen to people? I feel like I need to keep on using this phone. Who can keep up with Ekabadu? None. Even her music is not even that famous in US. Because who can listen to that, a person who grow that fast? Who can? Unless a chosen man. Not just the chosen are grown to each other. Because we understand certain way of how they do things. Let me just look at this woman. Maybe I'm mispronouncing it. Like I know that I suffer from pronouncing words right. So I have to be specific with this. Who can keep up with Ekabadu? She grow way fast and Common is still stuck on her. He won't say it. That's why he's a serial dater. Anyone, like we're making these motherfuckers victims. We are making your exes victims. That's why they hate you. Even if some they don't hate you, they still wish they can have you again. Because you make them, you are a genie in their life. You are a fucking genie. Notice when you break up with your exes, they change. After that, they will never grow again. Common is still stuck on Ekabadu. Ekabadu. Yeah, witch. Yeah, witch. I know you maybe one day you'll come across this shit. But I'm talking about you, Ekabadu. You are victimizing this dude with that voodoo. with that voodoo soul of yours. Your soul is voodoo itself. Not I'm not gonna mention your voodoo, your vagina, because itself it's voodoo. Who can skip up with your energy, Ekabad? That's why there's happens with maybe you are single, and you've been more single lately. Maybe in your 20s we were not aware of how your energy was. Now you're more aware. Now you want on that connection, and then the more you grow, there's no way you can keep up. So stay away from fake psychics who say chosen one can't date each other. That's a lie. A lot of you chosen one will dream of your partner anyway. But notice that the other ones who are trying to bind you to them as if you belong with them. But that's not true. This guy, I mentioned that previously, the video that I made about Ashley. Let me just. Ashley. You see? Ashley Graham. I went to her Instagram page. Reason why I went to her Instagram page, she was recommended as someone that I should follow. And then when I went to her Instagram page that I follow, I was so disgusted. I think I was disgusted because of what she's posting, not because of what, like, her energy is disgusting. She's gross as fuck. And then I knew that she's married, but I didn't know her husband. And then when I went to, like, strolling down, and I was like, I came across her husband, and her husband, it looked like the guy was trying to bind me onto him. And like, some of you are lucky motherfuckers, but I don't know you. You're binding me. You're binding me, and most of you from US. I don't even know you. Some of you are married. Some of you are whatsoever. You get away with the fact that I don't know you. But the guy looked like Ashley Graham. I don't know it's her husband. There's no way that Ashley will be recommended as someone that I should follow on my Instagram. The same time when a guy looked like his husband is trying to bind me to him. He's trying to bind me. He was telling me he's lucky that he met someone like me. It's like we were married. Married. Mind you, I'm married. Married to who? And even in the dream, I was like, married. I was like, nah, how me married? Hey bo. When's one, ngam? Hey bo. So many things that these celebrities are doing to us. They want to keep us their marriage with us, stealing our energy, getting married, masturbating on. How I don't know how many celebrities are masturbating on my shit. Some of them, when they're sleeping with me, listening to me. Now I'm playing the Umbrella lullaby. When they look like literally, these celebrities are wet as fuck. This guy Ashley, he's married to Ashley's Raham's husband. He's telling me that he's married to me. And he went as far, he's a Christian. Mind you, I'm not a Christian. He went as far and he went as far when there was even a Bible, guys. And I'm like, hey man, me married. I wake up like, me married? Nah. And I couldn't, like, how do you know these people are binding you? They are trying by omens to hide their faces. If they're not trying to hide their faces, we will see their faces. But you will know, your heart won't be free. Your soul won't be free, won't resonate what they're saying, even in the dream. It's just that maybe you won't say it back, I'm not married to you. Don't say I'm married to you. Maybe you won't even have able to respond, because I never respond to them. Instead, I'm like, And you in dream of yourself eating. And then because there's this guy who's trying to buy me, who's a father, who's from US too. He has a son. I don't know whether he's married or what. There's so many of them. He's a black American. So he's trying to bind me to him. He has a son, I think it's 6 or whatsoever. He even went as far, like, guys, like, so many. The other one is actually a mob gang. Like, he's into drug. He's a drug lord. I don't know whether he's black or he's white or mixed between those races, because in a dream he kept shape shifting from 3 races, from mixed race, black and white race, mix black and white, as well as white, as well as black. He kept shape shifting, and he's a mob gang. He's trying to bind me to him, because why? He wanted to not to be found. If I'm married to a mob gang, there's no way that mob gang would be in trouble. That's how they're using us. They're using us to get more popular. They're using us for protection. They're using us for wrong things. So when you dream of celebrates, be careful. I do know these people I'm mentioning, some of them like, how come? Because Ashley is a beautiful woman whatsoever. But I went into her page. Mind you, my ancestors are showing me some of you, because I don't even know you. They will show me in your, like, God, I don't know this face. I've never seen this face. And then the next thing, Ashley was recommended, and was like, this one, they were like, she's a full figure woman, I like she's different also, but you never like felt drawn to do anything to her. And the next thing you'll be like, oh, that's how it was. Ashley is actually, his husband is doing binding spell on me, and I was married to him. He even kissed the back of my hand, and was like, he said he's grateful that he has a wife like me, and blah blah blah. These motherfuckers, guys, you shame. These celebrities are dirty. So when we get excited, hey, say to celebrate, you should be understand why you saw the celebrate. Dirty motherfuckers. Let me go. They're harvesting our energy. They're harvesting our energy. You see yourself on a stage with a celebrity or some sort, just know that. If you see yourself with the president, just know that. If you see yourself with whoever, they're harvesting your energy. Unless you are helping them. You know when you're helping them. You will know. You will even ask yourself, why did I do that? You are helping. There was a time that we were helping them. There was a time that we were actually helping them. And we know. For example, this South Korean actress, woman, they were trying to kill her, and I have to rescue her. And I went and rescued her, and because I have powers in the spiritual world, so I cause fire, like I cause a car accident and make those people who are trying to kill her to have car accident, and then I pick her up, like, with the most strength. pick it up and I went as far from these people, and then I made sure that I leave them in accident. They died. Those people who were trying to kill her, they died. Meaning, when people I say they died in spiritual world, they are dying. Whatever their mission they are doing is dying, or whatever witchcraft they are doing to this grand. I make this witchcraft to be useless. The witchcraft they were doing to that grandmother to die, they were killing her because she's old. She's the actress. She's old. Apparently, they have a problem with her. They were trying to kill her. It's not even her time. She's old. I think she's in her 70s or 80s. She's the actress, old, from Korea, South Korea. She's the actress. She's a good actress, mind you. They were trying to kill her. And I had to go and do that. And Kanye West, he was in a maze. I mentioned that he was in a maze, and I had to go and rescue him. I ended up thinking I'm stealing that for $40,000, until I realized that $40,000 was for us to get out. But because my ancestors don't say go and help look. I don't understand sometimes what I'm doing in the dreams until like later I realized I was actually helping the celebrity. I was doing this. Like, there's so many things that you will know that you are helping them, but so many signs too that will show that the celebrity is actually your enemy. 98% we are enemies with celebrities. 99% we're enemies with celebrities, and that little one, it's when we're helping them. Or they want us to work for them and be slave. Mind you, they are slaves, but they want us to be slaves. They want us to work for them. And they want us to work for them or be their slave. I mentioned that Beyonce want me to let go of my spiritual journey and become his nanny. Mind you, she tried by all means to drag me. She tried by all means to fight me. She tried by all means to do a lot of evil things toward me. And the next thing, she want me to be a baby, to babysit her child. Why is that? She failed. Her mission failed because she thought that nobody would know about what she's doing. She thought nobody will know about it. Since she knew that she can't, I'm that chosen one that she can't manipulate, because they're manipulating you in a dream without even you knowing it. And I dream of Beyonce before I made this video yesterday. She was fighting me not to make this video. That bitch is wet. Giselle, wet as fuck. They want us to be slaves. Who are slaves exactly? Who are slaves exactly? We're not slaves. When your dream of celebrate, it's not upgrade. Maybe spiritually you're growing because now you're in a conscious way, you understand why the celebrities are like this. But they're not showing, it's not about value. People think that dreaming of celebrity is because you're big, whatever, it's a value. You're supposed to be grateful. No. It's quite the opposite. It's a conscious, whereby you now understand their consciousness, where they're at. And they don't want us to know that. They don't want us to know the fact that they're not supposed to be on the spotlight in the first place. God doesn't approve spotlight. Even if you're a chosen one, I'm talking about the really chosen one. You are in a spotlight, but you can't just say, I'm going, do you see me? I'm a chosen. Hey there, I'm a fucking... No, you don't do that. You don't. It's happened naturally. You don't go around break. You see me? I'm a chosen. You don't go do that. God doesn't want us to have people that we look up to beside him. The whole entertainment industry was designed to take us away from God. Now you have celebrated that you think they are relationship goals. Relationship goals. Who told you that they are relationship goals? Do you know how disgusting that relationship is? Like, it's like kids playing with houses. Celebrates relationship is like kids playing with houses. Have you ever seen? Do you remember when you were a child playing houses? You're not thinking about anything besides the fact that you want to play with your dollies. You want to play with whatever. I don't know. I did have dollies, but I didn't have that much. I didn't grow up in money, so he has to trade things with our own hands, with dong. We trade things with mud, clay. That's how I grew up. We trade cars and stuff. And boys, most of the boys, if they have the skill, they will use a wire to make cars. There's some kids who still do that. I mean, I didn't grow up like eating fancy. I was not from a fancy home. I grew up poor. I still do, where I fetch water in a river with this head of mine. I didn't grow up poor, like, but I loved it. Somehow I kind of like this how I was raised. Like I like how I was exposed since from a kid. I realize I'm grateful for it. Like, I'm so grateful about my background. Yes, like literally, like recently I tried the fact that for the first time that I'm poor. For the first time, imagine, like, first time, look, throughout I've never like see it as a burden. But I'm glad I let it like literally cry, because I didn't realize how frustrating it is to be poor. At the time, whenever people are trying to mock me about things like that, I've never like put into my head, because I've I'm always a grateful child. Like, I'm always grateful. I'm grateful because last year was not even where I'm at. Why should I not be happy? Like, I'm a very grateful child. Like, this is something that I brag about. This is how a lot of people don't understand. How can this bitch, I'm attacking, I'm being what, but she doesn't care about, like, yeah. If you have a grateful spirit, you won't even care about a lot of things. Even if money comes, you don't even know how to use that money. Because you'll be like once you heal that thing of you trying to use whatever to let's just say using your clothes to feel good. Once you healed everything that codependency, you won't even know how to do certain things that like, even if man comes, you like, every chosen one have accountant in the spiritual world. You have someone who's guiding you how to use your money. Angels are assigned to you. That's how you're able to never get out. Like, you'll be broke, but your brokenness is that kind of brokenness that can survive. You can survive, but a lot of people cannot survive because we have angels who are guided to do this and do that. You know what? I heard something that is recently. Someone said, I was like, why chosen money whenever they gave birth to a lot of kids? Why they give them? I was like, look, obviously it just gave me anxiety, because what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Notice how chosen one have a lot of kids. Like, they have a lot of kids. When I'm talking like a lot of kids, like, come on, my mother, if she did follow through, she was a chosen one too, but she chose a dark way. So she gave birth to 10 kids and she's fertile. And I was like, this woman can do a lot of things with her body. Literally, guys, like, a lot of people who gave birth to 3 kids will be like, my back is hurting. Like, she doesn't have that. She doesn't have, like, she was made to give birth to a lot of kids. Some children have 7 kids, 10, 5, 4. 4 is too much in our generation, because we are programmed to believe that only 2 kids. Chosen one will give birth to a lot of kids. I don't give a fuck that you say, even if you give birth at 30, there's how possible you can give birth to 4 kids, which is a lot. Or 5 kids, which is a lot. So we have, like, every angel is guiding you, want their child. That's why you're not in control. They want, unless yours angel, maybe like read, maybe they will call you to have 3 kids. But they won't say, I want another. But you notice, even if you're trying by all means to prevent, there's something that's gonna happen that will make you like see that you're not supposed to prevent. You're supposed to have that child. Like, these ancestors, they don't care whether you are not ready to be a man. If they said, now you're gonna have that kid, you're gonna have that kid. They don't care. Chosen and have a fucking fertile, not just fertile spiritually. We're fertile even in our uterus, your sperms, whatsoever. We are just designed like that, fertile as fuck. Even if you'll be like, how did my mother? You'll be even like, she was just like maybe a carrier, maybe she was a cleaner. How did she able to feed us, all of us? Even though there are some days that we didn't have food, but we didn't complain. It didn't feel like it's something too bad. It was just horrible at that time, and then you move on. Like, even if how broke you are, a chosen man, but somehow you are able to survive. Some days it will feel like hard, it will be so hard, but you realize you can survive. But a lot of people cannot. This is how I notice a lot of people why are attacking me. They'll be like, this bitch is broke. She doesn't even have a car and whatsoever, but she's walking like she's owning this planet. How am I supposed to walk like? You see me? I'm supposed to go broke. I'm supposed to do that? No. No, I'm not, because money is not everything. That's why they're trying to do in the material world, because they know a lot of chosen one will just be multi-millionaire. There are very few chosen one who are gonna be billionaire. We're just gonna maybe be multi-millionaire. That's it. As we are we don't even care that much about money. That's a thing. We care about spiritual enlightenment. They care about material world. These celebrities. This is how coming we are with them. That's why they don't like us. The whole fucking country, they don't like us. The whole fucking world, they don't like us, because they knew who we are. They knew we were gonna come, we're gonna be there, and then that's when this whole fucking thing is gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible for them, because they don't wanna grow with us. Instead, they wanna keep us out. They wanna limit our growth. They don't want us to grow beyond. That's why they celebrate are visiting you. Notice they celebrate. Some of them, they wanna even sleep with you in a dream. You know, people who are sleeping with you in a dream, it's not a good omen. Having sex in a dream is not a good omen. They want to keep you stagnant. They're stagnating you. They're making you to be stagnant, to not grow, to not so whatever. They want to do that in a dream. They want to do that to you. Celebrate it, and sometimes even your exes, or even people who have a desire, who desire to sleep with you. And some of them, you even know, did Miss Motherfucker, I think you like that. Sometimes it's even your father, your brother, your nephew. You, the things people are do like, yo, Shem, if I can give them my life, they won't even survive. But they're jealous of our tongue. They make it like we don't deserve them. I deserve everything that I have. I fucking do. They make it like we don't deserve our town. We're supposed to be suppressed. We're supposed to... Notice how many people were trying to make you a slave. Those people who were trying to make you a slave, they are slaves. But because you take advantage that you were not aware. Why are they so obsessed with making you a slave? Why are they so obsessed with making children slaves? Notice around people who were trying to make you a slave, to do things for them. And they were frustrated by the fact that you are not being controllable. They can't control you. Because you're not. How can they make a natural leader to just follow a follower? They are fucking followers. Even if you're not mean about it. But they will try by all means to make you feel like you are a follower. But at the end of the day, it's them who are followers. And these celebrities are making us to fight each other. Beyonce, her mission is to make shaman to fight each other. Her mission is to make us to fight each other. Notice if you come across, like on YouTube, shaman who fought each other, you notice the other one is it possesses more Beyonce energy. I mentioned Phoenix and Empress. Empress is not into Beyonce, and she's also being attacked by Beyonce. But no, Phoenix Marvelous is channeling. She even said that Beyonce gave me her power. She doesn't know she's under her spell. She make these children fight each other. Even in South Africa, there's other one we call it Gogo's Koteni. Gogo's Koteni is possessed by Beyonce. She doesn't know that. And the other one is Maweni. They're fighting each other. Everywhere they go, they fight. Beyonce, her mission is to make chosen one fight each other. They fight each other because that's how she was. She was created to destroy chosen one. She's comic as fuck. Oh, they are binding us to be their dead part. Be your side chick or side nigga. Mind you, are emperors. Empress, really empress, really emperor. We are the queens and kings. But they are trying to bind us to be that dead part. Asa Brock, I dream of Asa Brock. I mentioned that in one of the videos that I mentioned is fake leaders. Asa Brock, I had a dream recently with Asa Brock. Asa Brock is trying to bind me to him to be his side chick. And Rihanna is approving it. Why is that? Because they know who I am. They want my energy. If I have sex with them, I'm improving their sex life. If I'm becoming dialogue whatsoever, I'm becoming a slave. Mind you, they are the slaves. I'm not a slave. I'm only a slave to God. I'm only a slave to my ancestors, not to them. They don't even have spiritual power to be followed by me, to follow them. But Essenbrock, who have one of the shittest energy, Rihan, who have a shittest energy, want me to be to their third party. The whole fucking me to be their third party. Imagine that. I know some of like, oh, Beyonce, like Rihanna is way better than you. Maybe physically. I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about your soul. My soul is way better than their souls together combined. Even if I have to blast their mothers on it, even their siblings on it, they will never reach my soul. Because they are not evolving. Now I have to break about something that is not important. Because I have to show you that this is who you are. You are fucking 70, Rihanna. And I'm not gonna work for 70. I'm not gonna have sex with 70. Fuck you, ho. I can't believe you even approve your nigga to just be that nigga, that little boy. You think I'm gonna date that little boy? I have my shares of little boys. I had. Because I have a big aura. As I have a big aura, these motherfuckers are trying by all means to make me that. But the minute I date these niggas, they will change to be bitches. And they'll be like, who have a dick here? Is it me? Now I have to act like I have a dick. While they're acting like they have a vagina. But at the same time, they like the motherfuckers that I dated. One minute they want to be man. The next thing, they want to be man when it pleases them. But when it's convenient for them. When it's supposed to be, now I have to act like I have a dick. Like, don't get me wrong. We are both leaders. But the fact that I have to do everything now. Like, it feels like I have to be in my masculine energy. Just because I'm dating this motherfucker. And you really think that I want that in my life. Right, but I'm single and celibate. Listen here, I'm single and celibate. I can date anyone who I want, even that your boyfriend, but I choose not to. Because why? I want something real. I want something that is genuine. Because my soul is genuine. I know you dating for the sake of dating when. Because your vagina said, I'm horny. Now I'm supposed to. Yeah, I do get my vagina horny. My vagina get depressed, but I don't just go around fucking with everyone that I see. I'm celibate and single, and it's been years. I can do that. I'm too fucking fine. I can date anyone. But I choose not to. It's a choice. I'm not just because my vagina is horny now. I'm supposed to be like, I don't think with my vagina. My vagina is God. My vagina is my soul. The fact that I have to entertain everyone, date to everyone, I'm disrespecting my ancestors. And you're telling me that I should date a motherfucker, you're dating nigga. Yes, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry because this motherfucker think they're on top. You're on top on who? I'm not scared of you, hoes. I'm not. You're not God. The only man that I'm saying, like, damn. I even said, God, whenever I'm getting big on my head, just slap me. Just let me. I know that I would understand your language because God will never come and slap me. But I do know He can do that. Not physically, like slap me, figuratively. That's what I meant. Imagine having I don't even have I never even had a whole face or have a nigga that I dated for the sake of dating. I never have dated a guy for just because I'm horny. I never dated a guy for because what do you call it, hookups. I never even have a relationship like that. And Rihanna think that I'm supposed to share a man with someone who have a history like that. A woman who sleep around to get on top. A woman who have a career that is she made with the disgusting ways. She think that I'm supposed to share a dick. He must be very special. His dick must be very special to think that he can come and fuck me. Ooh, with what dick? That small dick. Don't fucking, because I even see your dicks in my dreams. Fuck you, hoes. Because I'm getting angry thinking about these motherfuckers who think I can be a dead part. Me, dead part. If I ever been a dead part in my ex, I didn't know. And when the minute I found out, I left them. Because why? Why would I be sitting around that? The fact that you feel like For me, I believe that I'm not a person who was meant to share a dick. It's just a dick for after all. It's just a dick. It's just a dick. I don't share dicks. If I find out that I'm sharing a dick, trust me, I won't even ask the nigga that you're sharing with me. Choose between me and her. No. I'll leave you alone. And when I leave you, I won't even tell you that I'm leaving you. I ghost you, but it's not ghosting. I go no contact because you're fucking with my head. One, I didn't know you're dating someone else. I respect relationship. I respect marriage. I respect people who are dating, even if they are not married. I still go with their principles because I respect people's feelings. I'm that person who would rather bleed than making other people bleed. It's my nature to go around fuck people up. I don't sleep with men that I know is married. I don't even have that mentality that I find celebrity using and discussing. Be like, but you're dating a married man, and be like, you see this celebrity saying like, he's not married to me. This is how celebrity. This is the celebrity you looking up on and think this celebrity have a soul. This soul, it is celebrities are disgusting, and the excuse that they have for that shit ways, like they were dating a married man and be like, he's not married to me, or married was a woman and be like, he's not married to me, and be like, they think it's normal. It's not normal. It's disgusting. Imagine me lasting on a married guy. Even if I do find myself attracted to that married guy, there's no way I can act on it. I'm a person who can rather bleed than making other people bleed. I don't have that. And imagine sharing energy with Rihanna. She might have money, but shit, your soul is shitty. Whew, disgusting. And you both like kids playing. And sometimes I feel sorry for your kids. Ew. Hey. Worst part, you have more than now. There's another one following you. Shame. They are trying to replicate what happened in the spiritual world. The ranking that they are trying to do, it's a ranking that is happening in the spiritual world. Everything that in the spiritual world, because spiritual world is the truth. Spiritual world is the truth. They're replicating what is happening in spiritual world to make it as if in the matter. But to be honest, there are some things that they're supposed to be replicated from the spiritual world that is designed by God way. It's God's will, because he will make other people to have same ideas, to the point this idea they have to manifest it. Maybe the idea is to build a certain mall, because in this mall they saw it in a dream. They saw something in a dream. Maybe they were supposed to build this road, or those things are a replication of what happened in the material in the spiritual world. Is supposed to be done in the they saw it in the spiritual world, and then it's supposed to have to be done in the material world. But for them, it's the opposite. They don't have good intention with it. Instead, they want to be God on earth, because they don't like the fact that not just these peace celebrities, they don't like God. Because when you are a person that believe in God, you have to live your life in a not based on what you see. You base it on faith. They don't have faith. That's why they don't like God. They use God though. They will say, you see Megan Stallion, thank you God, yeah, I won this award. But the motherfucker was just disrespecting her body throughout the whole video. Like, thank you God. Oh, here Nicki Minaj, she have hair that does not belong to her. She have ass that does not belong to her, but she's be like, thank God for what? Thank God that you went to a surgery. You try to. You're a shit leader. You went to do this surgery for expansion. You expand your ass just because you wanted viewers, followers. What are you thanking God for? What is? Did God tell you to try to mislead black people? That the only time you be attractive is the fact that when you have big X. What does big X does in a connection, a friendship? What does the exactly X do? when we have a friendship, let's say we're friends, I'm friends with Nicki Minaj, what I'm benefiting from Nicki Minaj? What exactly the benefit that I have as Nicki Minaj as a friend? Is the fact that I hate myself. Is the fact that my hair is ugly. I'm supposed to have a silky hair. Do you know what God said when the other day I was reading here? Obviously, you don't know. I was reading in my bed, sitting. He said, "We are for bitches with low self-esteem. When I'm black in this lifetime, so I'm gonna enjoy my black hair." And they told me that I should do this. I have to lock my hair. And I had this download way back 2018, but I was keeping on postponing because at the time I felt like I was so scared of doing locks. Like literally, like I was so scared. Like, yo, but I've realized ever since I lock my hair, I'm at peace. My scalp is at peace because I'm the one who's doing everything. I wash my hair, I moisturize my hair, I take care of them. Nobody ever touch my locks. No nigga ever stretch my locks and they fuck me. Like nobody ever touched my locks except me. Not even a salonist. Because God wants us to be dependent on He wants you to be dependent on yourself. Even if you're doing makeup, maybe your makeup become less and less and less. If you're doing nails, because nails are, like, have you noticed how the entertainment industry is? You all now have the same. Nina, you love things. Now you all have the same. Is it eyebrows? You see, now you have the same eyebrows. It does that even make sense that you're supposed to have same eyebrows? Now you're supposed to have hide your nails. You're supposed to hide everything. Now you're supposed to hide imperfect. Imagine how I have to hide this spot because it seems as something that is wrong. You know what? When I started my YouTube channel, I have this thing in my head, like, if men can have a YouTube channel without makeup, why can't I? Why do I have to force myself to do makeup? No, exactly, I don't like makeup. Every time it went as far as I even question why I always have to cut my hair on my armpit. Because I don't know, we have 365 days. But 305 days I have hair in my vagina as well as my armpit. Why do I have to always show up? Like, I'm constantly asking myself questions about things that I do that I didn't realize it's because of the society, how the society is trying to make us to feel grossed out by things that are actually natural. I'm constantly questioning things because I have to constantly question myself, even if I feel like I'm enlightened now, and the next thing I realize I'm not. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly asking myself question. Why do I have to show up as something that I'm not? Like, I want to be the same person in private and as well as private as well as public. So why do I have to hide the fact that I'm a person who like having armpit? Why do these celebrities are trying to all make us like feel gross out about our not hair? We hear them, oh, gross. Who in movies? We're like, oh, gross. This. They'll tell you that they go to what to remove their hair in their body, as if hair is one of the atlas. If it's hair, pubic hair is wrong. If hair in your vagina, hair in your armpit is wrong, why does it draw through puberty? Why does not you don't have it when you are young? If it's wrong, if it's not supposed to be there, why is it draw when you are growing too? Why do you have it when you grow up? If it's not needed, why it is supposed to be there when you're growing up? There's so many things that you're supposed to ask ourselves. This entertainment industry has us hating something that we're not supposed to be hating. There's nothing wrong with cutting your own hair, because I do have days where I cut them. But 305 days, I have hair in my vagina, I have hair in my armpit. And I don't see anything wrong with it. And people are like, hey, cross up. The thing is, you hate your own hair. You think now everyone hate their own. I don't hate my hair. You hate yours. I don't. So just because you find your hair dirty, gross, now you think everyone feel the same way. No. Project that shit on yourself. Don't try to project that shit on me. You know, I have like, I don't know how many times I have to go hard on these motherfuckers who think that just because they feel the same way about certain things, now I'm supposed to feel the same thing. Nah. open a space. Just know that you cannot project your values on me. I have my own life. You also have your own life. Don't project your shit on me. I don't know where you are at spiritual. Don't fuck with my peace. It's the same thing with this celebrity. They're trying by all means to make us feel gross out with things that are natural. You find a celebrity, Kim Kardashian was pretty before even this thing that she done. But look at her now. Her tongue is small. They're not accommodating those big what is it, hips that she faked. She was naturally beautiful, but she went as far. And I also had a dream about those motherfuckers, beside the one that I mentioned that I saw them in the dream being skinny. They were doing something evil on me, just that I don't remember the dream. It was something like a celebration, but I was there. I was trying by almost to remember. Until I realized the reason why I dream of Kim as well as Chloe is because they were doing something on me. Because I also dream of them in the previously. I didn't remember what exactly was going on until I realized, oh, the reason why God showed me that them being skinny is because it's their karma for what they were doing to me. And it's their time. The celebrities are going down. Especially those evil ones, because they are those ones who are not evil. Shem, they are there. It's just that they are not many, and they really get popularity though too, because they are not recognized as people who you know how entertainment industry is doing them. Authenticity is not allowing that shit. Genuine people are not allowed to trigger, but when you are toxic, you trigger more. I mentioned that Earth have low vibrational energies. So they want to keep this low vibrational energy. Chosen one came here to raise vibration. But they keep on having these vibrational energies. Look how much they're trying to push the gay shit, the lesbian shit, whatsoever. I don't know how many people are taking me to be gay. I don't know how many times I find women lasting over me when I'm joking. They lasting me like, bitch, I have hips, I have boobs. Why would I want to have Why would I want to have someone who have a vagina like me? Why would I want to have sex with someone who have a vagina like me? Huh? Why would I want to have sex with someone who have a titty like me? Hi guys, I just love things that are natural. I feel like sex is more natural when it's not the same sex. Why would I want to have a sex that is not natural? They're trying by almost to make us to not. Chosen one are the truth. Chosen one are the truth. Chosen one are, you are not gay. If you're under a spiritual attack, maybe you will think you are gay. Chosen one are not gay. They will never be gay. You are not gay. You will never be gay either. You will never be gay. You are the truth. That's why they're trying to destroy us. They will destroy you even if you find yourself dating nasty men, because they're doing spell work to make you date nasty men. Evil men, evil women. They will try by almost to make you not see that, doing spell work on you. But the more you stay singly, the better. You stay singly and healing and doing all that, you realize, Haibo, I'm not even into girls. Why are they trying to make me feel like I'm dating? I don't know. This woman, the one from the Mean Girls, I mentioned that she was trying to make me to be gay, as well as much got the tea, doing wicked shit to make me gay. Because they were jealous of that I will make a great mother, I will make a great wife in future. Whether in this life I'm being a mother or whatsoever. Everything that your enemies are attacking you with, it's something that you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. If they are attacking your uterus to not have a kid, know that you are supposed to be a mother in this lifetime. Your enemies know you more than you think. I made a video that use your enemies. Your enemies know, your enemies are divinely sent. They're here to remind you who you are. Everything that they are taking you on, it's something that you are supposed to be doing. If they are taking your crown chakra, it's because they want your brain to your crown chakra. They want you to brainless. They want you to be shitty. They want you to make bad decisions. They want you to be whatsoever. You are supposed to fill up this brain. If they are taking your vagina, they are taking my vagina, guys. Hey, bo. Yo, hi, Shema. Hi, these motherfuckers. You, hi, Shema. Yes, guys, I wish I can curse with my language. You, tika. You hi Sham, yeah, hi Sham. I wish I can go deep with this language, guys. Oof. We are the truth. I mentioned that. We are here to make people see that this is how they're supposed to be living. But they're trying to dominate with this LGBT shit to make you like, they're trying to make us towards. I know that chosen one who already think they're gay, and some of them they're even married. They don't understand they're being attacked. They fail. Let me just say, you fail the assignment, because it's assignment itself to be attacked, to be date same sex. It's assignment itself. You won't even realize it. You realize like, oh my god, I failed the test, because that's what they want. They want us to say, I have the other children who date each other same sex, which is not the truth. They're trying to confuse, but they attack people who are different. They attack people who are different. Chosen one, as well as people who move genuinely. Because no, it's not only chosen one who move genuinely. Some people who move genuinely, they were being attacked to be gay. Some of them are being attacked to not, whenever there's a woman that's supposed to date or a man that's supposed to be date, they'll make you confused. You be like, you make the best decision in life, career wise, and money wise, every fucking thing, spiritual wise. But when it's come to a partner, they'll make you to make a worst decision when it's come to them. Or you be scared. Sometimes yes, it's your trauma. Maybe you never experienced someone who love you. But sometimes it's attack. The spiritual attack you with witchcraft. They do that too. We are the truth. We have to remind people about God, ancestors. We are here to inspire. We're here to inspire people. We are here to inspire people to be their authentic self. And authenticity in this earth is not something that they approve. They hate authenticity. It's their enemy. Gay is not real. It's spell work. And on the chosen one, yes, no chosen one is gay. No chosen one is gay. They want us to let go of God. They want us to abandon. They want us to let go of our spiritual path, God and our ancestors. If we're a chosen one, karmic people in your life will try to make you to join entertainment industry. I don't know how many people in my life told me that I should be on the entertainment industry. I'll make a great influence. I'll make what. God does not approve all of that. It doesn't. Ask your ancestors and God. He doesn't. If a chosen one is on the entertainment industry like Ekabadu, it will end up like Ekabadu. I'm not trying to make her a bad example, because there's so many things they can learn from Ekabadu. But Ekabadu never been loved the way she was supposed to be loved. Ekabadu have numerous baby fathers. And I'm 100% she didn't think that will happen to her. But when you're on the entertainment industry, you're being attacked the most. It's one of the industry that is not designed for chosen one. You're being attacked the most. They want you to date shit men. Ekabadu is the example of that, even though they are beautiful kids that came into that. But Ekabadu, she was shame. Like sometimes like do you know, be like, ish, she did know better. But at the same time, be like, maybe it's how the heaven wanted to be like. But you just know, once we're on the entertainment industry, we will end up like that. Ekabadu as well as Jeno Ayok. Sometimes I feel sorry for them, Sham. Because I mentioned that I once saw Big Sean holding my hands like he's my boyfriend in the dream. He's keep looking. Imagine dating a fine woman like Jeno, and then the nigga be like, oh, Sham. Shoo. Dating men who like look around to other women. They want us to let go of our God and our ancestors. Our transformation is a threat as we raise vibration. As we transform, grow, whatsoever, is a threat in this world, in this earth, in this material world. It's a threat because we transform to the point that they can't keep up. as they can't keep up. The problem is they want to compete with us. That there's no need to compete. You grow in a different time. Nobody is a competition here. We grow differently, but our transformation is a threat because we grow fast. Even if we talk fast. Like, I've noticed people who watch my content who are not supposed to watch my content, they end up being mean toward me. I'm like, I can't hear you. Or something like that. But chosen one can hear me. I'm not supposed to be heard by them anyway, unless the video that I'm making is based on everyone. But this one is based on chosen one. I'm not talking about chosen one who are chosen to play whatever, to be on the entertainment industry. I'm talking about chosen one who are chosen by God to deliver his messages. I'm talking about chosen one who are seven, who still have their own wings, who still not angels, because we're all angels, even those one who are not chosen. It's just that it's easy for them to let go of their own path. Yes, you heard me right. Our transformation is a threat because sociopath can't keep up with our way. That's why you feel frustrated in a career that is wrong for you. Oh gosh, like, I don't even know how the battery, but somehow it's keep going. It's a keep going. The battery, I've never made a video that is this long. So our transformation is a threat as we raise vibration, and they don't want to do the same. That's why they want us to be destroyed. They want us to be servant. They want us to work for them. Celebrity want us to work for them. I don't know, maybe it's because of me who dream of those celebrities who want me to be slave, like Beyonce as well as Rihanna, to improve their relationship. Even the other celebrities who want me to clean their reputation, or other one want to use me to follow sexual libido, or some of them to keep their relationship going. It's like I'm a clue in their relationships. They're dirty. Celebrities are dirty. So when you dream of them, don't be so excited. Dream of them. Study your dreams. Even if maybe you dream of it 5 years ago, but you still remember, maybe you wrote it somewhere. Go back after 5 years and see, you won't be able to translate that dream, because you will. And when you do, you'll be so disgusted. You will even wish, you will even hate the fact that you were so excited about it. Hey, sometimes I just get mad. Like, why I was so excited to see this one? Look at how disgusting. Yeah, so many things, Shem. Celebrities are not people we should look up to. Celebrities are not people that we're supposed to look up to. God is not approving it. Why should we have people that we look up to when there's God? God is within us. Your soul is God. As much as God, but your soul is God. So the minute you start to say, oh my God, I want to dress like whatever that celebrates, that's when you lose authenticity. That's when we say, I want a relationship that is like Gabriella Union and her man. And Gabriella Union is unhappy as fuck. Yeah, she's unhappy as fuck in that marriage. And I kind of like that she once mentioned that don't look at her as a relationship goal. She was honest. I kind of like that shit. Even if I'm not supposed to look like, I don't want people to use me as someone they look up to, because most of you don't believe in God. The fact that you have to look up to me, you are not. There's no such a thing as a role model. You are not supposed to have a role model. Why are you supposed to live a life like someone else? It's okay to be inspired, but to be a role model, have more role model, to be like, oh my God, she's my role model. Oh my God. Like, why are you supposed to have a role model? Why do you think we need role model? Are not needed. They're disgusting people. Role model is bullshit. Raibo. We're not supposed to look at have you seen how J-Lo is living? Have you ever come across J-Lo being single? J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, and being single? No, that bitch like her pussy can't stand being single. She don't want to be with the person. She doesn't want to deal with him shit. And do you think all this men she dated were a problem? Maybe they were a problem, but most of the time, if you like J-Lo, There's supposed to be you have a problem too. You can't be dating all this men. The next thing you always come across as a victim in a relationship. You are the victim to yourself because you keep choosing men who are disgusting. As like you're supposed to look at JLo, how their relationship look like. Seriously, guys. And we're like, JLo's in my relationship. I like how she live relationship. She live relationship. Does he heal? Does she heal? No, she keep recycling this dude. She keep recycling these motherfuckers. And you be like, oh, boss, I want to be like JLo. JLo, my foot. Oh my god, I want my relationship to be so forgiving like Beyonce. Do you know what is going on when Beyonce's married? That nigga really touched her. The things I seen in my vision, guys. Oh, I feel like my ancestors are petty shame. Do I have to know his dark secret like that? Do I have to know that hemorrhage is fading? Is dying down? Do I have to know that? Oh, shame. But I understand. She started it. If she never done that to me, she would be fine. But now I know his secret. I know some people like, oh, there's no way you can time travel to know Beyonce. Because some people put her on a pedestal. I don't know when you are putting Beyonce on a pedestal, you are under her spell. So I don't argue with people who are under her spell. There's no need to argue with you because she wants that anyway. She will be thrilled to find me arguing in the comment section, arguing with you. Like, no, Beyonce, no. You put on a pedestal. Okay, don't project on that on me. I know Beyonce. She's basic as fuck. You can project that on yourself. She's basic as fuck. She's disgusting. Bitch with low self-esteem of all time. And people will be like, oh my god, she stands for black women. Black woman, where? If she stands for black woman, she'll be joining. If she stands for black woman, she'll be joining with you. She won't lie to you like she's lying. She won't be horrible like she's horrible. She's a witch. A dark witch. Oh, so another point. Celebrities are distraction. Yes, they are. The more you focus on these celebrities, the more likely that you won't focus on your life. The more likely that you won't focus on God. The more likely that you won't focus on your soul mission. The more likely you have distractions. Celebrities are just distraction. We're not supposed we're not supposed to put people on a pedestal at all. Even me, you're not supposed to put me on a pedestal. I'm not God. I'm always gonna preach this. I am not God. God exists though. I am not your ancestors. Ancestors are waiting for you to talk to them, but you're busy. Treating me like I'm a deity. You're supposed to pray to me. No, honey. Even if I do call up on the existed gurus or existed spiritual teachers, I do know they're not above God. But most of the time I'll call up on the certain deity that I want to talk to, because probably it's something that I'm dealing with that I do know. Because it's the same thing with, have you ever watched some of the gods of Egypt? There's God of love, God of this, whatsoever. So those things are actually like there, because like I had dreams of like people who are not celebrities, who are trying to reach out to God as they want to know it's a right decision whatsoever. I don't even know how to respond to those people. I don't even know them. Some of them, they're stuck. Some of them, they love each other, but they feel like they're scared of approaching their lover. Yo, guys, like, it's so much. And sometimes I feel like I don't know why I have to see people who are scared of approaching things like that. Why so I'm supposed to help people like that? Because I'm not like, I don't understand why would I have to dream about people who are in such situation. Because I don't get it. Why do I have to see that? Why do I have to hear people's thoughts that are not even in my life? Like, when they're praying to God, I will have to hear it. But of course, not all of them. Because there are a guy who's 57, who's a white man, who his woman, I think, is mixed. She's mixed and she's come across as blackish, mixed with black. and she's 40. They have a daughter together. I don't know how, but they say he's a virgin. I mentioned this in the video, and it was the first time I ever dreamed of someone that I cannot reach out to. But at the same time, I didn't understand why God would make me hear that. I don't know, maybe this person watched my content or what. I don't know. And I've been told that both of you love each other, just that you have a fear, and both of you listen to the wrong person. I do dream of things like that, but sometimes I wish I can help people in the dream when it's things like that, because I don't know you. I don't even know where I can reach you, or maybe do I really like remember everything about your face, because I do see your face, but I'm not sure if you come across, I'll be sure of it, because it was the first time I'm seeing you. The same thing with this woman, but at the same time, I'm just trying to say that I dream of certain things that are actually like that, which sometimes I'm like, I don't understand why God will make me hear them, because I can't even reach out to them. I don't even know them, you know. But when it's someone that I can, like, I know them, I'm okay with inboxing them with account that is fake, because I don't want people to know me. I don't like that, because some of them, they end up being evil towards you. Here, but I'm unboxing with my, let's just example, unboxing with my Instagram, that is actually, like, I have a fake Instagram account now, and I'm inboxing you, and then the next thing is you become jealous. Like, I always attract people who are like that. They become jealous, and now they want to do evil things toward me just because of what, like, like, it's annoying. Oh, obviously the chosen one are saying goodbye to the mainstream the minute they... Whew, that was the longest. Whew, even my bones are so happy to be done this. Oh, yeah. The mainstream is wrong in the first place. God does not approve that. Guys, this was the longest video I ever made. Thank you for listening to me talking. I know I talk a lot, so it just happened that I talk a lot. When you have a spiritual gift, you talk a lot, Shem. I don't know how, but he designed you to talk a lot. So guys, thank you for watching my shit. Yeah, it's my shit, as well as God sent me to do it. So thank you guys for liking, for sharing, as well as watching my shit. So I'm saying bye for now. Well, I won't be seeing you anytime sooner anyway, because at the end of the day, I think I have to continue to make these videos. It's just that I never thought I would make the longest, and I'm thirsty. Oh, I'm so thirsty, and I have to bath. It's evening. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching my content, for liking. Plus, please share. I'm never... Okay, bye.